G'day team. Oh, woke up with a cough. So I've been out and about again. This is another day. Taking a bit of a cruise around for somewhere to have a bit of a prospect, and I come across another old mine site. Geez, there's a few around. This one's got a bit of a shelter going on here. I don't know what that would have been, but yeah, old tin shelter in here. I'd say this is probably just a bit of a hold up area. Look at that beautiful quartz outbreak over there. But unfortunately I can't prospect right here because this is just on the edge of this is just over the other side from the 40E. But gate there, nothing around the back. Oh, there's a bit of a shelter out the back. Maybe they used to keep animals out the back or something, I don't know. They all seem to have this back piece to them that looks just like it's an enclosure for, you know, animals or something. But this one sits pretty low. It's quite cool in here, surprisingly. Old drum there. Not much on the ground. What have we got in this bin over here? Oh, look at that big cable. Wonder what that was about. Oh, yeah. It's full of, oh, Tassie's finest. Good choice. Oh, what's over there? I don't want to walk through this grass. Is that a bit of a stockpile? No. No, we'll get out of here. I'm not treading another bit of tin. I'm absolutely petrified of getting tagged by Joe Blake out here, guys, because he's so far from anywhere. I've got to get some bash plates on my car. It's dragging us guts along the bloody grass and that everywhere we go. Here's the mines over here. We'll take a wander over, see if we don't walk across something along the way. Oh, big mine shaft. A lot of mines through here. They must have been on a run. Big shaft there, open cut a bit there, another shaft there. Oh, look at them. Boom, 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 boom. There's the gold direction. Wow. I want to go and have a look at this one over here. It's got the, like, the pulley system on it. It must have been such hard work. I mean, all this dirt they've dug out of the ground. No wonder they used to drink. I wonder how long sardines have been around with the old roll top. I remember those when I was a kid. Remember the old sardine cans? Well, some of you might wouldn't. You used to stick the key in and roll them open. Remember as a kid, you know, like we go away camping and we get some sardines, and you know, there's a much better way to open them actually. You didn't spill bloody olive oil or whatever it is in them all over yourself like you do these days when you rip the bloody rip top lid off. Mine shafts. Oh gee, there's a lot of shafts here. More than what I initially thought. Whew, I'm going to need a drink by the time I get back from this. Oh, big mine shaft over there. Where's the one we're, oh yeah, that's where we're off to. I want to see this fella over here. Oh, there's another bit of an old structure over there to have a look at. Might be a little bit more interesting. Maybe. Maybe not. There's a lot of shafts. And this area doesn't show any signs of a more modern day intervention. Geez, look at them. All dug in there. Shafts through there. All diggings around here. I better watch where I'm going. Fall down a mine shaft, you never see the old fella again. That'd be the end of it. Anyone seen the old fella? I haven't seen him for a month. Because he fell down a mine shaft. Oh, look. Oh, they're digging in amongst there. They were onto her. Look at this up here. I don't know whether I've... This is a little bit different to what you normally see. How am I going to get up there? I'll walk there through here. Oh, 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 oh. Painful knees, painful knees. Oh. Yeah, right. Look at that. She was a major piece of work, this shaft. Gosh, she's steep. Up, up, up. Get up there, you old bugger. Oh, this gives you a better perspective of the mine shafts. Look at them. Dotted all over the place here. Whew. Look at the big quartz outbreak over there. She must have been pretty deep. They got the old motor here. I imagine the motor was, you know, there'd be a shaft going up and down or a bucket going up and down. They'd pull it out here and the old motor, those, I remember hearing those things run. We had one on the farm for the pump. Pum, 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 pum. They'd only fire about every 5 strokes. Oh, that's a deep shaft. Ain't going anywhere near that. Now look. Jeez. So, if you consider all this dirt come out of that shaft, she's big. Oh, there's another big one over there too with gizmos on the top. Over that a ways. Wow. Shafts everywhere I look now. All just in this area here. Look at all the dirt that's come out. These shafts. Wow. All I can say is they must have been on the gold to for all this all I can say is they must have been on the gold for all this activity they got here. Oh, big horseshoe, probably from a draft horse or something, I'd say. Certainly ain't no thoroughbred. So that would have to be one of the largest. I'd like to put a camera down that shaft. I'll probably do that before I go. I'll drop a camera down that shaft because that would have to be one by far, one of the largest shafts or mounds of dirt and diggings that I've seen from one of these historic sites. It's massive. I think I'll be dropping a camera down there and we'll see what we can't find. See how deep it is. If you may have seen one of my videos, it's probably nearly 2 years ago, but we dropped I dropped a camera down a mine shaft and it was 33 metres deep. Dug by hand. I find that absolutely amazing. Bit of old gear here, looks like an old boiler or tank or something. Not a boiler, it'd be a tank, it's too thin. Old tank there, another mine shaft right there. Oh, the outbreak over there. I can see what attracted them to dig here. Everywhere you look there's bits of bloody cans and rubbish in that. What's going on up here? Oh, a bit of dry blowing, or actually might have even been a bit of a sleuth thing going on up here. Bit of makeshift strainer there. Another big shaft. Oh, goodness gracious me. She's collapsed, but that's a big shaft too. Look at, oh, over there. This is unreal, guys. It's unreal, team. Look at these bloody shafts and mounds of dirt. Another, yeah, okay. Wow. Oh, that's a well. Let's see if we can't. Let's have a listen. Let's do the rock. Let's do the rock test. Oh, I better not get too close. Look at the edge falling away there. 1, 2, 3. Listen. I don't know how deep it is, but it's pretty deep. what would that be? That'd be the pump. So they'd be pulling water out of that shaft. Must be a well down there. It's quite interesting. These must be samples that they collected that they were going to look at later, I suppose. There's a lot of old metal footings here. The old Joe Blake's had a wriggle across there. Oh, you want to be careful you're walking over there. Look at that big shaft over there. Nothing around it, just straight in the ground. That could be a well. We'll have a look. Look, the old bits and pieces here. I don't know what this was. Old tank of sorts. Oh, maybe some sort of sampler. I don't know. But look at the workings here, you know, bits of old equipment. And it's been here a long time. Look how rusty it is. Look how it's rusted away. So, this looks like a well, I'd say. Look at it. It's a shaft. It's just got those. Yeah, it must have been a bit of a well, I'd say. That's what it looks like. Yeah, right. I haven't seen much in these couple of old mines. A couple of old historic mines I've come across. I haven't seen much in the way of you know, stuff that represents their living, their lifestyle. You know, like old knives or forks and cups and enamel stuff or cooking gear. Haven't seen a lot of that. Whether people have taken it, that have come out here to visit, or oh, look at that brick there. What's it say on that brick? TCR. Is it TCRAI? Obviously a brick manufacturer. Oh, here's another brick. Let's see if this gives us any hints. What does it say? B something AG. Bit hard to make out. Whack in the comments, guys, if you've got any clues. Let's go over this way. Let's follow this trail of destruction. And where the hell is my car? Oh, yeah, more bricks than that happening here. Oh, yeah, looks like a bit of a, oh, I don't like stepping over that stuff. Yeah, look at the old bottles here, guys. Wow. Old bottles there. Oh, what manner of thing might that be? Some sort of fold out bed or chair, or maybe even part of a stretcher. Old stretcher it could be. Some cable laying in the bush there. More bricks. Wow. Oh, about that, it might be 2k, 3k, something like that, I'm not sure. That way is the old Linden Township. I'm wondering if this wasn't one of the mines that sort of, you know, supported the Linden Township. That's why, you know, Linden Township was established here. Maybe this is part of the mining processes. Oh, look, there's another one. Oh, geez. Now, I mentioned these before, but I didn't give much of an explanation, so I'm going to explain it again. So for those of you young folk, back in the day when we didn't have tubeless tyres or radials, my second car, a 63 EJ Holden, I think it was, EJ Holden station wagon special, used to run cross plies with tubes in it. And if you get a flat, you used to carry these, and you get a flat, and basically they were like a vulcanized rubber. And what you do is you had this little clamp, and you had a bit of a rasp, and you'd rough up the surface of where the hole was, then you'd clamp this on there, and then it had like a striker, and you'd strike it and it'd flare up like a match, and it'd hiss and burn away for a few seconds. And what they used to do is that they used to, basically the rubber patch that you put over the hole would basically, like Bulcanized, would seal itself to the actual tube. So in those days, you know, like, you couldn't plug tyres. It was a bit different. You'd have to take your tyre off and take your wheel off, leave your tyre off the rim, and you'd leave it only a bit off one side, and then you'd pull your tube out. You patch your tube, make sure it's patched, and you stuff your tube back in and put the valve back in the valve hole, because the valve was a bit of brass that was actually moulded into the tube. And then you'd belt your rim back on and be very careful not to pinch the tube and end up with another hole. And then you pump it up and away you go. So yeah, but vulcanizing patches, you wouldn't leave home without them. I'm not even sure whether you can buy them these days. If I remember rightly, you used to have a similar sort of little kit for your bike tyres, but I can't remember now. That's a long time ago, guys. I'm showing my age now. But anyway, guys, enough's enough. Another interesting mining site as far as I'm concerned, my personal opinion, but I found it quite interesting, and I hope you did too. Alright team, enough jibber jabber. I've waffling on enough. Got the mighty D-Max in the background there. I'm enjoying that car, but I'm still missing the 76. Oh, I love that cruiser. I'll get another one day. Maybe a single cab this time. But that's it for now. Sun will be dropping soon. I think it's getting close to 4 o'clock. The old fella's done. Target's down, patch out. The old fella's signing out. Whew. Yeah, mate. Flies getting bad. We'll have this will be for a video. It'll be a mine site number 2, the next video. I wonder how much water they drank. Like you get dehydrated if you're just living on grog alone. What's that? Don't know what that is.